friends. I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirits, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, most amazing, beautiful, beautiful viewers. We're just coming out of the full moon lunar eclipse, so emotions are still quite charged. I'm asking spirit here for this reading, the person on your mind, and how do they think you feel about them? So what's their perspective in regards to what they think you're feeling? This is not objective, meaning it's coming from their point of view. So it could certainly match or it could be completely off, but it is from your person's point of view. So if you are intuitive enough to know what you think this person is thinking you're feeling, then you'll know right away. And there might be stuff here that you're unaware of if you're not tapped into your intuition that we hope to see. So in order for you to know whether this is your pile, I will be doing just a quick energy check, taking a look at the objective truth, just what's going on in your connection. And then if you resonate with that being your connection, then we'll take a look at how this person thinks you're feeling about them. Now, sometimes you tap into your own energy, meaning the predominant part of the reading will be how you think your person is feeling. Okay, if that's the case, then you can go check out another pile. Your person's energy could be in another pile, and you could certainly be tapping into the past, present, or future aspects of the same connection in different piles, because energy is not linear. This is up to you to determine between you and spirits to see if you resonate. I cannot tell you whether it's your pile or not. That's something that you're going to have to use your own intuition, and I am only here to read energy and confirm back to you this part. Okay, so that's my part. Your part is to use your intuition, whether it resonates or not, and don't make it fit. These are collective general readings, not for everybody. It's for whoever's needing to hear the message, and it's okay to not have a pile here represent your person. There doesn't need to be one, okay? That's absolutely fine. I could see you at the next reading. This is for those of you guys who are needing to hear this message. So, in saying all that, we will be having an extended. If you resonate with this pile, this message, we'll look at how this person is feeling then in regards to how they think you feel. How does that make them feel? What are they feeling about that, and how do they feel about you? So, the extended information will be in the description box in the pinned comment below. That will take you directly to the extended if you do resonate. Okay, so 4 options to choose from. Pile 1, we have the Tarot of Oneness. Option 1, the timestamp is in the description box in the pinned comment. It will take you directly to your pick. We have Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot for option 2. Option 3, we have the Holy Spectrum Tarot. Holy Spectrum Tarot. Option 4, Mystic Mondays Tarot. All right, so sit with this energy. If you feel like it's not resonating, go check out another pile. You're not committed to that pile. If it doesn't sound like it fits, like I said, don't force it. And if it sounds predominantly like your energy, then your person could certainly be in another pile, because sometimes I get crisscross. Usually I get one person in one pile and one in the other. So if you've tapped into your own, you can go check out another pile, okay? I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, my most gorgeous pile 1. You guys pick the Tarot of Oneness for your option, pile 1. We're going to take a look at the person on your mind, the person you came here about, and how are they thinking you're feeling about them, coming from their point of view. So it's certainly not objective. It's their own sort of point of view of how they think you feel, which may or may not reflect your actual feelings, okay? So in order to tell whether this is your pile, we will ask Spirit for an objective look at the connection so that you know whether this is indeed your pile or not. Okay, that'll be a quick energy check. Now, it could certainly be, if you resonate with the energy check, that this is your pile as well, like your own energy, how you think your person is feeling. Okay, if that's the case, then it's how you think they're feeling, but your person's energy could be in another pile. It's up to you to know which is what. Okay, but we'll do the quick energy check, and if you do resonate with this whole reading, there will be an extended, and The extended will be taking a look at this person's feelings for you, specifically in regards to what we're about to read, like how they think you feel. And then we'll look at why, how this makes them feel, okay? How it makes them feel and what they feel about you. In the extended, all that information is available in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to the extended. All right, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 1. Can we get an objective look here at what's going on in this connection so that pile 1 knows whether this is indeed their pile, the person they came here about? Clear and concise message. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message, Spirit. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you found your way to me today. All right, so we have 4 cards so far. That's clarifying that. 3 more cards. I was tempted to flip that one over. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's keep going. The Sun, Leo energy. 1 more. And we have the Hangman that says perspective in reverse. Pisces, Leo, Pisces under the deck. We have the 10 of Wands. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. 10 of Wands, and under that we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so let's reveal these. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The 10 of Swords. And we have the 3 of Wands clarified by the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, let me sit with this energy for a little bit so I can tap in here to this connection. Just give me a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna say that this is going to be your person's energy that I'm tapped into here, okay? So you could flip roles as you see, but I feel like your person here has at some point here not been able to contribute to this connection in a fair, balanced way, to invest in this connection. And I feel like it was because this person was too held back in their life, and I feel like there was something in their life they were not ready to let go of, or that they couldn't let go of something in their life, and so they were not able to move forward, to provide stability, to provide balance, to provide any sort of commitment, to formalize this connection. And I do feel as though there was an ending as a result of this. And maybe you got clear about the fact that this person was incapable of providing energetically to this connection. And so you became pretty clear that if you were to find happiness, if you were to find what you want here, you'd have to put an end to this connection. So I do feel there was an ending here between you and this person in this connection. And I do feel as though this person understands that there was a potential here of a connection that could have led to marriage and long-term stability. But their inability to pull through here, just they didn't have what it takes here to pull this through. So I feel as though this person was either very fixated on something in their life, whatever was going on in their life, to a point where it was what they were investing in, and this connection might have fell to the wayside. And this person, it might have felt like in order to give to this connection or to invest more time with you or to put energy and effort towards this connection would have, I don't know, been too much. And maybe this is how you felt, like that this person was incapable of giving to you, like your person was too involved in things going on in their life that it was too much for them to even just acknowledge or engage in this connection to provide any sort of stability, to even acknowledge maybe where you guys were headed or what you guys wanted for the future. I do see there was a lot of desire potentially on your end to get clear about what the future looked like, what the potential for the future look like. Would there be stability? Would there be marriage? Would there be you guys building a home together, a community together, a family together? And maybe this person was really incapable of having any foresight into the future, because I feel like this person might have been very much in an old thought pattern or in a sort of belief system that for them might have kept them stuck to the past or incapable of seeing a future, despite how happy I feel like you could have made this person here. I feel like this was difficult for you to break free from, but I feel like you might have felt the most peaceful thing you could do for yourself was to allow this to end, unless there was a promise for a future or an understanding of a long-term vision that was needing to be communicated here, because that became very heavy for you to carry this connection onwards and onwards without certainty and clarity about future happiness. So I think you became very fixated on what the future held and needed clarity. You wanted communication, you wanted certainty, you wanted an understanding of what the future held. And I feel your person was fixated on something in the past. They were too held back. They were incapable of investing in this connection. And I do feel as though there was an ending. Yeah, it's like this person was incapable of even trying for a future or even putting forth the effort to find the balance here. So behind that, we have the Eight of Wands. We have two eights. Eights all about movement, change, and attainment. Eight of Wands is about communication and forward movement and having a breakthrough. I feel like in order for there to be a breakthrough in this connection, this person would have to bite the bullet here and like actually put in the effort, no matter how challenging they might have felt the effort would have been here, like to invest their time, to put in the time towards this connection, to balance things out, to have a future here with you. And maybe this person was not forward thinking and not thinking about the future, not putting in the time at all, not investing in the long-term potential of this connection. And I do feel as though you had to let go of this person, or had to let go of the vision here that maybe you had at one point of a future with this person, because there was no clarity on where this was going. Okay, I'm going to just pull just a couple more here, oracle cards, just as confirmation. One more, spirits. What's going on in this connection objectively? I will read these in the as they come out. Okay, that's what Spirit said. So flexible. Yeah, like that's this. Hangman in reverse. Like you guys couldn't find a middle ground here, okay? And you might think your person was being very inflexible, and they might have thought you were being really inflexible here, okay? I know you might not know what they were thinking. We're going to get into that, but I feel like there couldn't be a middle ground here, because I'm picking up objectively there was two people who are really wanting whatever it was that they were wanting and incapable of finding a middle ground and being flexible here. So your person could have been very, very much held back, fixated on something of the past, incapable of even giving an inch here towards the future, and very fixated on their understanding or their point of view. And so I feel like things might have got really stalled out here. And maybe this person was incapable of understanding what you wanted, you know? And maybe you were incapable of understanding exactly what this person wanted. Or at least there was an inability to be on the same page, to want what they wanted, because I feel you wanted what you wanted. That was the heaviness in this connection. So we have observer, 49. We have lots of nines. We have 19, or the number 10. 10 is also the ending. We have 49 here, which is 13. 13 is the death card in the tarot, which is also about death. It's the end of a major sort of cycle, an end of a phase. Death is also the representing Scorpio. So we have Scorpio here as well. Fox, to me, it looks like a fox. It could certainly be a coyote. So I'm getting two things. I'm getting fox and coyote, regardless of what this is. Which I feel like coyote is being diverted from the universe to take another path. Okay, sometimes the universe will put obstacles or will divert us from where we think we're going in order to lead us to where we're supposed to go. So I feel like this path got diverted. And with fox, I feel like maybe you feel, you know, like this person was trying to get, maybe pull a fast one or get what they wanted in a way that was undermining you or just not considering you. Fox sometimes is sly energy or deception. So maybe there was lying by omission. Like I feel like maybe this person wasn't very clear about, you know, what the future held, but I feel you got clear, and maybe you got the clarity from this person at one point that there wasn't going to be, or that they had no vision of having, you know, like stability with you or planting a family or some sort of home structure with you, and it became clear to you. I don't feel this person communicated this. I feel their actions showed you this with observer. I feel like you've been in the connection with this person for long enough for you to understand that all the confusion and all the uncertainty about the future that this person wasn't able to provide to you was the clarity you needed, that there was no long-term vision. And here we have more stars, Aquarius energy, and this is the long-term desire, the hope for the future and vision of something you wanted. So I feel like this person wasn't capable of showing you this. And then we have blessed with 22. 22 is a master number. Okay, it's an ascended master's number. It's peacemaker. It's diplomacy. It's healthy, energetic boundaries. It's also divinely guided relationships is 22, what it represents. Okay, 22 is also, I'm getting this Four of Wands, because we have the 1111, which is the two wands and the two wands, 22. Some of you guys could resonate. This is a very deep, soulful connection here with this person, as this is my twin flame card. And now it is in reverse here, and we are talking about divinely guided relationship, and this with blessed. So I don't know, I feel as though maybe you feel let down by spirit, and that's what this is. Like when Hangman is in the upright, like we're enlightened, we're working with spirit, we're getting clear, and we understand what things are, or why things have happened, because we can see. Maybe you're blocked from your intuition in regards to seeing a future here, and saying like, spirit, like what's the deal here, you know? Like I'm connected to this person. This connection might have felt like it was divinely guided, and now we're rerouted because of an ending here and all this uncertainty and clarity here. So I don't know, like I feel like you feel your only option to get free or to get peace is to move away from this connection, you know, but at the same time, it's like something that seemed like it was a blessing, something that seemed like it had promise, something that seemed like it could be stable, kind of didn't happen. Here we have more Aquarius energy. So heavy Aquarius coming through. And I feel like a lot of you guys just lost faith in this person, like because of their actions. You observe this person's actions that just led to either more confusion or uncertainty about the future, that it just made it very clear to you that this person wasn't capable or unwilling to put in the effort here to make something happen. Okay? And that became too heavy for you to carry. And so maybe you called it quits, or just you couldn't carry on no more in this connection. Or you're unable to right now carry on because it's too heavy. And maybe you're contemplating an ending here. So like I said, sometimes we're past, present, or future energies. It's good to be right where you are. Maybe we're calling an ending. Maybe we're not sure if we're going to end it. But there's certainly something looming in regards to ending because someone's incapable of providing some promise to future. Okay, so we're looking at a person on your mind and how they think you feel. Okay, so I have pre-shuffled oracle cards, and then we'll pull the tarot as well and see how this person thinks you feel. Now, I don't know whose side I'm tapping into. Okay, I don't know because I was picking up two energies. This could be a blend. I don't know. We're going to see. But my intention here is to look at how this person thinks you feel about them. Okay, so let's take a look. White tail. Look at that card. White tail. And pigeon. Okay. And we have 7th chakra with the crown chakra. Wow. Amazing. And we have death. Yeah, we were feeling that with the oracle card there. Card 13. Death is Scorpio energy coming through. Also feeling a little bit of earth and a little bit of air. I'm not quite sure which yet. But I am feeling a little bit of earth and a little bit of air coming through. Everything you need too soon. More Aquarius energy. So certainly the air could be the Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius air only I'm feeling here. Everything you need too soon. I'm not quite sure. The earth. I think I'm feeling Capricorn energy here. Okay. And I want a new beginning with you. I'm making changes for the better. Play. And 50, the truth. You cannot be truthful with another person unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. The truth, look at that. Maiden with the armor and a hat with wings. There's a pointy spear. And a shield. I'm getting boundaries coming up again. Let me look at this. The truth, 50. The truth, you cannot be truthful with another person unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. Okay, let's pull the tarot. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1, Spirit. How does pile 1's person, the person they came here about, think that pile 1 is feeling about them? One more. Thank you. Okay. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Let's slide that over. We have the Tower in reverse. We have Synchronicity. This is also a special card in this deck. Synchronicity. Okay. And we have Action of Swords. The action is the Knight of Swords in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. And we have Strength, Leo energy in reverse. Okay. In the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. So give me just a little bit here to sit with this energy, okay? How they think you feel. Under the Ace of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So they think that you're seeing something here from a higher sort of spiritual level here, okay? Like that you're working with spirit here, you're understanding this, the more spiritual, deep soulful side of this connection here as to why you guys have been brought together, and that you feel as though this person is not wanting to see or tapping into that part of this connection, because this person is more, they're kind of not there, or that they're more focused on things here that don't necessarily matter so much, that are in front of them in the 3D world, like their practical world here. And so they're more interested in, I don't know, maybe going out with their friends, hanging out, day-to-day things that are kind of giving them immediate gratification or satisfaction, rather than, again, like the Ten of Wands would be having to do the work, having to invest, having to kind of grind to make something. Although I don't feel a connection. This is just kind of the objective spirit coming through here. A connection should be heavy, burdensome, or, I mean, we always say connections, it takes work to keep a connection, but I feel like if there is two people wanting to work on a connection and flow, there, it doesn't take a lot of hard work when we're both kind of working together. So I feel like the heaviness would be because one person is not wanting to, or is more desiring something else, okay? And so they feel like you think that they're more focused on other things, and that there is a process here that this person is going to go through that's quite painful, that they're amidst some sort of growing up, or that they're evolving or changing, that they're going to have some major change in their life where they're going to have to accept organic growth in their life that is very, very hurtful. You know, the white tail grows their antlers, and when it sheds, it's a very painful process, and it happens frequently, okay, where the white tail loses its antlers and then it regrows, and it's a very painful cycle as the white tail grows into its own. And I feel like this person feels as though you think that they're going to have to go through some sort of big change here that's going to be very painful for them, and that they're maybe resisting and more focusing on things right now that don't necessarily matter so much, because this connection is something they're not wanting to see for what it is. The star's eyes are closed. The High Priestess in reverse is not seeing, you know, the destined future here and all the love. And so we have the big cloud here and the Seven of Cups, which is all about the confusion, you know, and staying in the confusion. It's like this person's ignorantly sort of choosing to stay in the confusion, and that they were choosing to get showered with love from you, and consistently providing you with more confusion. It's like this person was, they're seeing that you feel like you think that they wanted to just keep showering them with love and keep investing emotionally in them, while this person kept being blind to this connection and not able to see a future in this connection, not able to give a promise of something long term as you continued to pour love and emotions into them, and they just kept you kind of confused here. And that you felt like this person would eventually come home, or find their way home to this connection, or find their home, their stability, find the place where they were supposed to go back to here. And for some of you guys, if you guys are parted, like that, this person will come back, you know, that this person will finally eventually have a major change that's organically meant to happen in their life, in order for them to grow up and grow out of this immature energy, for them to come to an understanding of the truth of this connection and come home to this, and then have like a new beginning, that this person will change for the better, and that they don't want to see this truth. They can't handle this truth of who they have to turn into, because it would make them grow up and let go of old things in their life, and things that they're not ready to part with, friends and immediate things they're dealing with, so that this person would become clear and choose this connection. And so instead of doing this, they feel like you are seeing them as somebody who just fucked off here, like pulled away. This is making a quick exit, you know, like instead of facing the challenge, they cowardly ran in the opposite direction. And that you were needing to potentially put boundaries down here, and that this person is keeping up some sort of facade in their life, you know, like something will eventually fall apart in their life, something that's going to be painful, something that's going to, yeah, like have to be dealt with here, and they're going to then have to put in the effort, and it's going to take them quite some time. Because they'll have to kind of start from the beginning here, I feel, you know, that they weren't able to cultivate and nurture something, or whatever it was that they were nurturing was something that was built on shaky ground anyway, that's just going to fall apart. And so they might be investing into something that's just going to fall apart anyway. And then eventually they're going to have to put energy and effort towards what truly matters here and start over, you know. But right now that they're tending to something that's not going to be fruitful, they're tending to a situation that is just built on shaky ground, that can't harvest anything positive out of this connection for them. And that in time, divine timing is going to come into play here, where this person is going to have to listen to their dreams, listen to what spirit is trying to tell them in regards to this connection and what they need to do in their life specifically to grow and to evolve. And that this person needs to step into their courage, but they haven't yet faced their fears. They haven't yet stood strong in their ability to do what they need to do, because they'd rather just kind of be cowardly here with these two cards. It's like not facing a fear, not having what it takes, just kind of burying her head in the sand rather than grinding it out in some way. And so this is their way of staying distracted or keeping some illusion up in their life. And so they're choosing this illusion. They're choosing not to get clear. They're specifically choosing to stay in something here because they don't want to see. Yeah, and so we have the Nine of Pentacles, and that they see you here as somebody who, you know, could certainly just be doing your own thing, who's secure on your own 2 feet and successful going it alone, being independent from this person, while they're kind of struggling, having to deal with this. And if they want to manifest something here, or have a new beginning in their life, they're going to have to come to terms with some truth about this connection here. But they have to like tend to the seed. They have to nurture it. But right now I feel like this person feels as though you feel like they've been tending to something here that's going to fall apart. Now I do see here a new beginning with you, and this new beginning. So I do feel like this person still feels like you want a new beginning with this person. You know, you want to manifest abundance with this person. And a fish to me sometimes is an energy of kind of wandering around a little aimless. And so I feel like their understanding is, once they recognize how not to be aimless here and how to find direction, how to come back sort of home to what matters here and listen to their higher self and their intuition, that you guys could have a prosperous new beginning. You know, but this person's going to have to be capable of doing this. And the Emperor, yeah, they have to get empowered. We have Aries energy here, divine masculine energy. So they have to get empowered. They're going to have to actually take charge and order and structure in their life in order to make it happen. Like they're going to have to choose it and put the energy towards it and the effort and make this clear decision, you know, and be upright and do the right thing here. And they're going to have to come to you. Yeah, this person is going to have to make themselves available, is going to have to be standing in their own sort of success. And they're going to have to come to you in order to manifest. They're going to have to get clear about their direction. And this is what they think you're feeling, you know, and thinking about them at this time. So if this resonated for you, beautiful pile number 1, we will kick it off to the extended, and we'll see how does it make this person feel. And we'll look at, you know, do they intend on dealing with this, like making these changes? Are they amidst making these changes? What are they feeling about this? Okay, what are their feelings on this? And all that information is available in the description box in the pinned comment below. If you cannot join me there, then I will see you at the next one. Maybe go check out another pile. There could certainly be something there resonating. I love you very, very much, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. You guys picked Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot for your tarot pack. we're going to be looking at the person on your mind and how are they thinking you're feeling about them, okay, coming from their perspective. And like I said, sometimes the energy is your own, meaning this will be how you think your person is feeling. Okay, and if that's the case, then your person could certainly be elsewhere, okay, because we're asking how they think you feel. So what we're looking at in order for you to know whether you tapped into the right pile is we're going to ask Spirit for an objective view at the connection here so that you know whether this is your connection or not, okay? So Spirit, clear and concise message here for beautiful pile 1 so that they know indeed whether this is their pile. What is going on in the connection right here, right now between pile, did I say pile 1? I'm so sorry, pile 2 and their person. What is going on between pile 2 and their person, the person they came here about in this connection? Objectively, what's going on? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. Now, we will be doing an extended afterwards. So if you resonate with this, we'll be looking at how does this make this person feel? Like, how do they feel about all this that we talked about? And how they're seeing you and how they think you feel, how they're seeing you in that sort of light. And what they intend on doing with that information, okay? So, clear and concise message in regards to what is going on right now with pile 2 and their person so that they know whether this is indeed their pile. Thank you so much, spirits. 3 more. 3 more. Okay, 1 more. All right. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. And under that, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. 4 of Cups, 2 fours. 4 is all about structure, foundation, stability, planning. Okay, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, so heavy Virgo. Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 8 of Swords. Okie dokie. So, let me sit with this energy for just a little bit here. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Under that, we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. So, for some of you guys, this isn't for all of you guys. You guys could be in a same-sex connection. Okay. That's coming through. So I'm only kind of feeling one energy here, and it could certainly be yours. But how you'll know this is your pile, I feel as though you're thinking your person here is needing to take the time out in order to really reflect and do the inner work to really look at, and you could crisscross energies if this sounds more like your energy, okay? But I'm going to read this as your person. To really reflect, to take a look at what it is that they want. Like, I feel like someone here, which I'm reading as your person, has potentially been hurt in the past. It's impacting how they're showing up in this connection. They might be just, yeah, like rejecting your cup of love. They might not be reciprocating emotionally. They seem like they're not interested in dating or in just opening up, and they're kind of closed off emotionally. And I feel like you're trying to like find, I don't know, like stability here with this person, or at least just be in this person's life here in some way. But I feel like emotionally, you're not getting what you need from this person. Like, this person is emotionally starving you in some way. I feel here you feel not appreciated. You feel not appreciated here, and you kind of feel stuck, but you're wanting to be emotionally appreciated. You want an emotional new beginning here for yourself. And if this means having to walk away from this person, that's kind of what you have to do. Now, this could be the mother of your child here that, you know, if you're connecting as you're in a situation here with somebody in a practical way who, I don't know, pays the bills or runs the family household in some way, but emotionally maybe you're not feeling it with this person. And maybe you're just feeling undervalued, underappreciated, and emotionally feeling starved here. And I don't know, like maybe you've had the time to reflect, and now you've taken all this time to sort of sit there. You've been hurt in the past, and all this led you was to believe that this person was ripping you off of some sort of emotional satisfaction that you want. And so maybe you're just not interested in this person anymore because you feel undervalued and not appreciated here, and kind of stuck, not sure what to do, not sure how to move forward on your own, because in a practical way, potentially this person is providing some sort of stability here. And like I said, it could be, the mother of your children or your wife, or yeah. So you could certainly be involved with somebody else as well. Okay, there's many energies coming through here, so you just take the one that resonates, and I try to keep it always simple here in this channel, but I have to read the energies that are coming through the strongest. And since we have multiple people tapping into this, there's multiple energies here, so just stick to the storyline that's resonating. But I feel like here there's an energy here potentially of having to explore outside of the connection, with another person. Specifically, I'm seeing the other woman here as the Queen of Wands. Okay, explore with the other woman here, because your person or this person is emotionally unavailable to provide you happiness here, and you're wanting to find a way to make yourself independently single, or in a financial way, potentially stand on your own so you can find emotional happiness. So you're kind of stuck here in a way with this Eight of Swords. Is like a mental prison here. It's like, how do I find the stability here in a practical way so I could still be successful and on my own and independent here, but find emotional happiness by leaving this person, because I need to move on. I need to find emotional happiness. And maybe this person, is just not doing it for you, or maybe this person isn't providing it for you. Maybe this person never showed you appreciation. You're just feeling undervalued, underpaid in some way. And maybe you've had a lot of time here to contemplate and reflect, or maybe you feel like this person is needing to really do some sort of healing or reflection that they haven't done. Okay, so back to the initial energy I was feeling that came through. This is your energy here, maybe the Queen of Pentacles, and you've been providing some sort of stability here and feeling emotionally deprived, and that this person has been inconsiderate and having to do some work here, and you feel stuck because you feel like you want to figure out, like, how do I move forward? Like, why am I stuck to this, not getting emotional happiness here, because my person is rejecting the cup that I'm giving to them, or turning me down and showing like they're disinterested here. And yeah, like I just feel like there's a loss of maybe attraction, because the emotional rejection is so painful. When we're emotionally rejected, it causes a lot of pain here. And so someone might be feeling like really rejected by another person, and they're coming into some sort of realization. They're having to really take a look at this connection for what it is, and feeling kind of stuck, 2 eights here. Eight's all about movement, change, attainment. It's also the Strength card in the tarot, which is about leaning into her courage and facing her fears, having to find the strength to press forward, and to find her independence. And so maybe we're very dependent on our person, financially, or the world that we've built, because it provides us with security. And so, but it's at the risk of not allowing ourselves to emotionally be fulfilled here. Yeah, and not pursuing our passions, who we want to passionately follow here. And there's the lion again, which is the courage, needing the strength to, and the courage to face our fear, to follow our passion, to allow ourselves to be emotionally happy outside of a connection that we might be in, where we're not getting what we need emotionally. Okay, and we've understood this, and we've done work, and we've been hurt, Because I feel like there's 3 swords here in the past that somebody's had to deal with. So they could have been just really feeling a lot of pain here and having to come to some sort of truth with the judgment that they're sitting with. But I feel like instead of taking action of the truth, I feel like you, if this is your energy here, I feel like you're feeling like there's nothing you can do with this truth. Like you're limited, like you're stuck to whatever situation you're in because of this, because of that, and making these reasons. But 8 of Swords is a limitation we make on our own. This is all kind of make-believe limitations and restrictions that we believe to be true, and it holds us hostage here to an unhappy situation that doesn't allow us to experience open heart love here. Okay, so we can't be our full self and manifest our passions here. So we kind of make ourselves little in some way, or we shut down a certain part of ourselves. And so maybe we stay more in a practical energy here. It's a beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Look how beautiful she is. You probably have very beautiful hair. Very beautiful hair I'm feeling here. Okay, so yeah, beautiful hair. Look at this beautiful hair I'm seeing everywhere. So I don't know, like you don't necessarily have to have dark hair, but I feel there's long hair here, beautiful hair. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. So take that as confirmation. What are we going to do? We're going to just pull a little bit more so that you know whether this is your pile before we start to look at how your person thinks you feel. I'll pull those as well. Okay. Building blocks in reverse. So this is this sort of the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This is all about our foundation, our security. And I feel like the building blocks in reverse, it's like having to rebuild our foundation again, you know, having to rebuild that part of our world. And maybe there's not wanting to have to rebuild, not wanting to let go of the structure we have here in order to trade this for emotional happiness, that we feel there's a trade-off. That's 8 of Swords. It's like there's a limiting belief that we feel we have to give up something in this practical world, although it's a limitation we think there's lack, like it's a tit for tat, or this has to happen in order for that. But it's a belief we have here of some structure crumbling, or our structure being removed from us in some way. So we're not quite sure how to build on that foundation. Number 28 and number 10. 10 is about completion, ends of cycles, transformation. I feel like there's a need for transformation here when it comes to mindset in regards to our own practical stability and our foundation. Co-create, number 40. 4 is all about structure, foundations as well. So getting foundations from both. And with co-create, it's like we feel maybe we've created some sort of foundation with someone, and so maybe we feel indebted to that, or that we're forever having to keep up some sort of structure here. Meanwhile, there's a way that we could work with another here in order to still attain some level of happiness. The owl is all about wisdom and understanding. And then we see the cheetah here. And a cheetah is quite quick if it needs to be. And here this cheetah is kind of stationary here. So I don't know, maybe we just feel like things would be too quick for us to be able to manage. We might feel unstable, or like, yeah, like look, walking this tightrope, it's like, I don't know, there's a lot here in regards to stability and giving up some sort of foundation that's existing here. Like we feel like we have to trade one off for another. And so we're doing the wise thing, or the thing that's more logical, but it's at the expense of emotions and passion, or one trade-off, it feels here to me. And we see this egg, which is all about a rebirth, having to have like a new beginning and be reborn in some way. And I feel with this stone structure, it's like an obstacle. It's like something heavy and fixed that seems like it cannot move. You know, so I don't know, maybe you feel very fixed to your environment. Let's see. Happy. Yeah, it's like we're not happy. We're trading our happiness. We could be truly, truly happy in life, you know, and we could have it all because there is no limitation. And here this egg has the keyhole, and it's like we have the wisdom, the knowledge to find the solution here to have a rebirth of finding happiness, but we might not like the answer. We might not like the answer here. So we're risking our own happiness. 26, and the number 8 coming through again, which is finding that courage, movement, and about change. 8 is also the star reduced in the tarot, which for me is all about our hopes and our wishes for the future, you know, our desires for the future, our wishes coming true. Like we have a wish, we have a desire, something that would make us really happy here, and something that would allow us to like ascend and keep kind of growing here. I don't know, I just feel like something's blocked here from bringing in your true happiness by the book. Yeah, it's like we're going to do something by the book so much that it's to the point of damage in some way here by the book in reverse. Like I'm getting very much Hierophant in reverse, you know, like so fixated on the proper conditioned traditional way that we have to be conditioned to be, that it's blinded to everything else, like at the expense of our own happiness. So I don't know, like, is this you? Is this your person? I mean, I feel like I'm reading this as you here, but I don't know. Like, I feel there is a family involved. I feel like maybe you feel like you have to, you know, do the best thing for the family here, but your understanding what the best thing is could be a belief that you're carrying of some idea that's limiting your thought, that you have to risk your happiness, or that you have to put up with being underappreciated or not having your desires or your emotions fulfilled in order to do something by the book and stick to it. We have 11 here. 11 is an ascended master's number. It's all about divine inspiration, synchronicities. It's all about encouragement to keep going, you know. Okay, so I don't know who this pile is going to resonate for, but I got to read it the way I see it, and that's all the energy I was feeling coming through. So if this made sense, we're going to look at how your person thinks you feel, the person on your mind, okay? Crisscross the energy. Like I said, if it sounds like the way you think your person feels, then your person could be elsewhere. So I got pre-shuffled oracle cards. Let's take a look at how this person, the person on your mind, thinks you feel. We have the devil in reverse, spirit in reverse, or in the upright. Spirit saying to put them in the upright. Okay. Skunk, devil, skunk, so Capricorn, house cat, devil, skunk, and house cat. Interesting. Okay. Release. With the devil was coming up in the reverse, which is a release of devil energy with release here. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. We have growth. We have the messenger. Here's that key. We were talking about the egg with the keyhole. We have a closed book, is giving me high priestess energy. The messenger. My throat chakra's closing up. Spiritual awakening. You make me nervous. Recharge. And the escapist with 52. Look at that. The escapist. You or someone you care about may seek refuge in escapist behaviors when faced with limits, difficulties, or sorrow of some sort. So the energy I was reading, I'm getting this kind of clear as well. That could certainly have been your person's energy. You know, somebody who is in a marriage or in a situation with someone where they're unhappy, and you know that they are, and I don't know, like intuitively I feel like you know that they are, but they haven't made the move out. The escapist, 52. You or someone you care about may seek refuge in escapist behaviors when faced with limits, difficulties, or sorrow of some sort. I'm going to leave that like that. Okay, let's pull then the tarot and see what we see here. So we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 2, the person on their mind. How do they think pile 2 is feeling about them right here, right now? How do they think pile 2 is feeling? We have the 10 of Pentacles, family card. How is pile 2's person think pile 2 is feeling about them? Queen of Wands, now in the upright. So that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the 4 of Swords coming out again. You guys saw me shuffle Eight of Swords now in reverse. So came out, came out, came out. And the energy check. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Although the Eight of Swords now is in reverse. And the Four of Swords now is in the upright. And same with the Queen of Wands. Very interesting. Okay, why is this Queen of Wands here, Spirit? Ten of Swords. All right. And finally, why is this Four of Swords here? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the energy check. Bottom of the deck energy, we have Hermit coming out. Again, it came out in the energy check. A lot of duplication here. Hermit is Virgo energy. Okay. I just gotta shuffle these down so that we have space to see everything. Okay, let me sit with this energy to see how this person is thinking you are feeling about them. You can crisscross energies, like I said, because sometimes your energy comes through. Okay. Hermit, under the Hermit, we have the Star, Aquarius energy. So Virgo, Aquarius, Star in reverse. Okay. So this person thinks that you are thinking that this person is, yeah, like it really ties into the energy check. Like that energy check was your person. Like you feel as though, or this person sees you looking at them or feeling for them in a way that they feel you think that this person needs to change up their life and leave situations here that have them stuck. Okay, devil situations are situations in which could be very toxic to our growth, to our ability to connect to our spiritual self, ascend and grow and expand. And that in order for this person to ascend here and connect to themselves in a spiritual way, they're going to have to release certain parts of their life that they're having a very difficult time doing. So I feel like this person thinks that you see them as somebody who is on the defensive, who's not easily to approach, who might be a little bit unpredictable here, whether they're going to do anything at all, you know, and that they're kind of stuck to the house that they know, and so that they're kind of in an energy that they will kind of go explore in some sort of energetic way of what's out there. But at the end of the day, they're still not making any big changes because they're stuck to some sort of devil energy. So it's like the house cat will wander, but then can't commit to anything because it always kind of goes back to its home. So I feel like this person feels as though you see them like someone who knows what's out there, who can explore what's out there, but is choosing to sort of stay in an environment here that it might not be the best for their growth, that this person hasn't yet seen, but has some sort of hidden understanding within themselves and their subconscious. That's going to be the key here that they have to uncover, but they have to sit with themselves. And that I'm getting a download here that the beginning energy check with the Hermit in reverse, it's like that you've done your work, or that you've were capable of doing something that this person was not. Like that this person still has to awaken to themselves, still has to be honest with themselves, still has to come to some sort of truth, that you've come into some sort of understanding and this person has not yet. That this person needs to take time in order to see some sort of truth, has to reflect, recharge, gain the strength and the understanding, the clarity, connect with spirit. That this person's going through some sort of aha moment, some sort of judgment moment of spiritual awakening in order for them to make the changes that they need. And so this person feels like you think that this person gets very nervous in your energy. And instead of acknowledging you or dealing with you, this person would rather just focus on everything but. and they might focus on everything but dealing with their situation. So this escapist could be somebody who, you know, uses substances to distract, or just uses mind-numbing things, or self sort of immediate gratification ways of dealing with things, rather than taking the longer route and doing what they're needing to do, the more enlightened approach here, in order for them to align themselves with what's right for them. So there's a family situation here in which you feel this person is having to come to some sort of understanding about, and put an end to certain things here in their, I don't know, like in their family situation and the structure that they've built, the foundation that they built, you know, that's pretty solid here. It could certainly be a marriage, you know, that there's something they're having to end, and that this person is attracted to you, like, or they feel as though you think they're, yeah, that there's an attraction to you, that they find you attractive, you know, that they see and they're passionately feeling your energy here, but that they're kind of nervous in regards to what they have to do here. And so instead of doing anything, that this person's kind of just reflecting, you know, like escaping, reflecting, that they're kind of sitting with their pain instead of dealing with their pain. But there would have to be an acknowledgement here of where they're committing themselves to. Like, this is father energy. This is a stable long-term commitment to, you know, to a family. And in reverse, it's like no longer committing to the thing that maybe they were very committed to here, and becoming honest with the pains that they're maybe experiencing in this connection, because heart pain here could be caused by being separated from the ones we love, or just not getting the love we need, and it causes pain, you know. And so there's some sort of truth this person's having to sit with, that they feel you're seeing this person as someone who's needing to do this in order for them to come to terms with some sort of ending in their life, a releasing of something in their life that has them held back, that won't allow them to have their wishes, their future sort of fulfilled in a way here that they want, that's closer to their spiritual soul, their authentic self, what it is that would truly make them happy. Now, 3 swords coming out again. I was feeling that very strong. So they think you feel like that they're pretty unhappy, that they're sad to be apart from you, and that they're suffering 3 swords, you know, that they're not happy in the situation they're in, that they're in some sort of toxic situation, that they're pretty, I feel here, like standoffish, hard to get close to, feel very nervous potentially around you, or even approaching the subject, or approaching what they have to deal with here, that this person, you know, does have growth that they're having to make here, when it comes to themselves, I feel spiritually. And so I feel like they feel, you think that they're sort of wandering, kind of testing the waters, but it's not really serious, or they're not really committed to doing whatever it's taking here in order for them to put an end to something here that's going to allow them to choose you, to choose this connection, but that they're very much drawn to you and pulled to you and passionately, sexually wanting to get with you, but that this person is incapable right now of committing to you because of their structure and their family situation. And so this is keeping them sort of away from you. Yeah, it's keeping them away from you. And it causes them pain to be away from you. So they feel like you think that they're, yeah, like... And they also feel like you're sad, you know, like you're sad from being robbed of a future with this person. That's how you're feeling, like that you're not happy that this person is choosing to remain in a situation that isn't fulfilling for them, but it's providing some sort of practical thing here, because this person is stuck and incapable to commit to you and deal with the pain and see some truth for what it is, and they're too nervous to make any changes. And yeah, so this is what I see here for you guys, pile number 2. This was an interesting reading. If this resonated for you guys, then there will be an extended looking at how is this person then feeling about you? Like, how do they feel about all this? And the fact that they think you feel this way, how does that make them feel? All right. And what do they intend on sort of doing with all of this information? Are they as stuck here as they seem? So we'll look at all of that, and the extended information will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to the extended, and I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, my most beautiful pile number 3. I just looked at the clock and it said 11:11. Isn't that interesting? So some of you guys might certainly be resonating with the soul connection here with the 11:11. You guys picked this deck right here, and it is the Holy Spectrum, which I always forget the name of this deck, and I forgot to pull the cards out. So what are we doing? Well, we're looking at the person on your mind, person you came here about, and how do they think you feel? Okay, how do they think you feel about them and the situation? And before we get into their feelings, or I guess how they think you feel, we're going to pull the connection here. We're going to get an objective view of what's going on in the connection so that you know whether indeed this is your pile or not. Okay. If it sounds like the predominant energy here is of your energy and how you think this person feels, then that means the energy's flipped, okay? And that is all about your energy. So you might want to go check out another pile. Could be passing, present, future energies in the timeline. I don't know where you sit. So multiple piles could certainly resonate. And of course, if you do resonate with this pile, there will be an extended looking at how does this make this person feel. Them knowing how you feel, or their understanding of how you feel. How does that make this person feel? Okay. And what do they intend on doing about it? So their feelings and what it is that they intend on doing in regards to that. So let's ask Spirit, clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of beautiful, beautiful pile number 3. And can we get an objective look at what is going on in this connection so that pile 3 knows indeed whether this is their pile? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3, spirits. And thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right, so Tower popping out in reverse. What else is going on right here, right now in this connection, Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, 2 aces. And what else, Spirit? What is objectively going on here in this connection? How will pile 3 know that this is indeed their pile? We have the 6 of Lovers? 6 of Cups, sorry. 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups is my soulmates card. Interesting because I saw the 11:11, which to me is more the twin flame, but you could resonate with either soul connection. And then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Under the Knight of Wands, we have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay, let me sit with this energy and see what I feel here. Temperance, Knight of Wands, and under that is the 5 of Swords. Okay, so either something has already happened between you and this person where things completely fell apart because this person was not capable of either giving love, expressing love, or maybe they weren't in healthy energies of self-love in order to make themselves available. They were emotionally unavailable here. And it could be because they were either stuck on something of the past or a situation of the past or something that has happened in their childhood here that impacted their own self-love, that had them incapable of moving forward. Or that this person seems like they were stuck in a situation here that wasn't allowing them to move on with their life or move forward. So either a hometown, a family, I don't know, like not wanting to grow up, or just pains that they carried from young childhood here that didn't allow this connection to take off, and that this person was needing to really deal with emotional things here, and maybe they were trying to keep up some sort of illusion of self or belief of some structure that's very painful for them to keep up. And I do feel like this has caused chaos in this connection, or it's caused this person to be more preoccupied with where they are dealing with that than in this connection or the truth of this connection. And so I feel like there's an energy here with this 8 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Cups. It's an inability to emotionally like detach from something in order to move forward and have a new beginning in an emotional way here. So someone's really stuck here in a situation that doesn't emotionally fulfill them, but it's haunting them and keeping them stuck. And then I feel like with this Ace of Swords right here in the middle, there's this honest truth that someone's embraced. So I don't know, you can crisscross energies here, but I feel like the honest truth here is that someone needs to act in truth. Someone needs to embrace some sort of new beginning and get very clear. Because I feel like, yeah, Devil's also about being held back. Like all of these are held back energies. So there was this there's an energy here, I feel, of somebody who is very, very much in a not healed place. And they're stuck, okay? And they're stuck here, and they're incapable of moving on to find happiness, to find what really emotionally fulfills them. This person could certainly be fulfilling themselves with very unhealthy things here. You know, instead of focusing on truth, and instead of having a new beginning in truth and taking action, this person is doing anything but. And that this person, so I'm going to take it as you see your person this way, your person here understands this, you know, but is incapable of maybe acting in this, or taking this next step and cutting free from the devil and embracing some sort of truth here. That they're doing the opposite here. And so this person might be kind of like a Knight of Wands, or was showing up like a Knight of Wands, you know, kind of hot and cold, coming in and out, but no real longevity here, easily fizzled out energy. And the Temperance is all about healing and having to find balance. And so I feel like this person might have come in, you know, periodically here, but I feel like it was very temporary energy, incapable of, yeah, like providing a consistent sort of energy in this connection. They were not very dependable, I feel here. And so it caused conflict. And I feel like with the 5 of Swords in the reverse and the Tower, I feel like this is kind of in the past, though. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys are already parted. Maybe this has been something in the past that has happened between you and this person. 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, like, has this person come forward to apologize? Or have you caught this person in a lie? Or have you since made peace with the fact that this person, yeah, like you saw through this person's lies, or you see through the sabotage or the self-deceit here in some way, or the deceit that maybe this person had in this connection on you. And this could be your energy. It's like seeing through now where we were lying to self, seeing through where we were upholding some sort of false structure. And okay, this is coming through very strong. Sorry, I know it jumps all over the place as the energy comes through here, but this could certainly be your energy or your person's energy, okay? I'm just feeling kind of one energy here now. I feel like maybe you were giving to something here that was not very solid. I'm saying you because this is easier for me to read. And so, as you gave to something here that was not solid, it had to come crumbling down in order for you to embrace some sort of truth. Okay, and the truth is that there are some certain things that you're incapable of letting go of with the devil here. Unhealthy ways of being, destructive ways. Again, this could be, you know, addictions and substances and just unhealthy patterns. And so needing to find self-love, needing to deal with childhood traumas, needing to walk away from things that don't emotionally fulfill us. But we were in sabotage mode. We ruined relationships. We ruined, you know, things around us. We weren't being honest. We couldn't find balance within self. We needed to do a lot of healing. We kind of felt inspired and passionate at certain times, but it just fizzled out because it wasn't sustainable in some way here. And so we're seeing this now. We're seeing the error of our ways. We're getting clear. We want to get honest. We want to move with truth. We're now seeing where the devil has a hold of us. You could have now let this tower fall, meaning you're now understanding what's not solid in your life needs to fall away. You're now understanding that there's a need to find some sort of self-love here and give to self. You're maybe coming to the understanding here where your past, your family, person, place, things of the past have kept you stuck, where your childhood traumas might have kept you from not allowing yourself to move forward with things you want, or led to addictions or unhealthy things in your life, or made you sabotage certain things here, but be inconsistent here. Magician in reverse. Yeah, it's like, because this Seven of Swords too is kind of trickster energy. There's like, I don't know, there's an energy here of maybe you were doing like very selfish sort of things, or thinking about what, you know, you can immediately get for self in some way, even at, you know, the ends justify the means here in some way. And I don't know, feeding a devil rather than feeding a truth is what I just heard. But I feel like things are changing. Yeah, this is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, letting go of the comfort zone, letting go of what was holding us back. We were very held back, and we still might be, because the devil's still showing up here. Okay, Capricorn energy coming through, and Sagittarius, like I said, but like, yeah, and Virgo, Gemini. So something in our past that was giving us comfort here, okay, and it was really holding us back here. And we thought we had some sort of structure and stability, but it was a false sense of structure, because at any point it could come tumbling down. And so I feel like maybe we were investing or keeping something up here that wasn't making us feel very good. We were needing to heal from, and it was at the expense of something in our life. And now we're kind of seeing the truth for what it is and our actions for what it is. And maybe we're wanting to find balance with someone else, and we're wanting to come in here, you know, because we're still passionately feeling towards someone. And maybe it's the person we're going to read, how they think you feel. But I feel like you want to give. I feel like you want to show up. I feel like you want to be balanced. I feel like you're working on yourself to find balance. I feel like there's water under the bridge here, in which you feel like you let this person down because of actions that you might have lied to this person, or you might have been very selfish in your actions here, inconsiderate of this person, very, very held back, and more trying to play safe. And things might have came tumbling down. It could have come tumbling down in this connection, or just tumbling down for you in your world. You know, and maybe you want a new beginning with this person, but it's like, is this person ready to have an emotional new beginning with you? Are you capable of being emotionally available? So I feel like you want to have a conversation, or you want to come clear with the truth. But I also feel like there's things in your life here that have you really held back here, you know? So let's just pull a little bit more, because I know that was really confusing. These readings have been a little bit interesting, a little bit of mixed energy, but I think we got to it. Let's pull some oracle and see if we could see a little bit more, so that pile 3 knows whether this is indeed their pile. Spirits, how will pile 3 know that this is the connection they came here about? We have Yang. This is masculine energy. Okay. Yang, I'm getting Aries energy. I'm also getting Leo energy from that. 7, to the sea. I thought this said go to sea. To the sea. Emotions. And come to the edge. So 36 could be significant. Or the number 9. 9 is the Hermit in the tarot, which is Virgo energy, and Hermit's all about introspection. To the sea is sitting with our emotions and having to maybe navigate emotions that might be very overwhelming and pushing us outside of our comfort zone, again with that 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're wanting to take action. You're taking control. You're seeing some sort of clarity. You're wanting to get empowered. You're stepping into some divine masculine energy here. Okay, again, could be your person. I don't know what we're going to see here on the back end. Okay, and this would require you to navigate your emotions, to go to sea, to push you outside of your comfort zone. You could be following your person. Your person is leading you towards where you feel uncomfortable, but where you feel like you're needing to explore in order to really understand self, in order to heal, in order to find emotional happiness and have a new beginning for self. You know, I feel like this person is pushing you outside your comfort zone. You're feeling very led by this person. This person seems very healing, or like a light guiding you towards something greater for yourself, you know, and maybe for the first time you're feeling like you can actually navigate your emotions and explore this part of yourself that maybe you have not yet been able to do. Because there is fear of maybe losing control or needing some sort of control here. You know, with the Yang, this is all about control and being empowered and a doer energy and taking charge. And so I feel like maybe you are feeling very unempowered in the past. Like all this energy here for me is really heavy, you know, like feeling like you cannot get out of it. And maybe things just came crashing down in a way here around you, or you finally see through the illusion. You see through the fake thing here that was being kept up, that you were building up, or that you believed to be some sort of stability or structure or some sort of safety for yourself of what held you back, or some comfort zone that made you feel like a false sense of security for self, but it was emotionally not fulfilling and just really draining and very chained. And so I feel like you're feeling very empowered by this person to move forward, to push yourself outside of comfort zone. Although very uncomfortable, it's allowing you to navigate emotions here. Okay, 7 is all about faith, wisdom, reflection, and understanding. So the Hermit, I was getting with that reflection and getting the wisdom, and maybe finally having faith, you know, in your ability to do something in your own life and taking charge here. And 1 is all about new beginnings. We saw 2 aces, new beginnings, potential, opportunity. Okay, it's also the Fool in the tarot, which is also about new beginnings. Because the Fool represents new beginnings, and the Magician here as well, because the Magician's number 1. And we're seeing Magician here, I believe, in reverse, coming through again. So this is, Magician is Mercury, which is communication. And I feel like when I see communication, I think throat chakra, which is being authentic, you know, being honest with ourselves, speaking and walking our truth, being able to manifest the truth here based on our authenticity, rather than engage in things that aren't necessarily the best for us. Okay, so if this feels like, I don't know, your person or your energy, then this could certainly be your pile and your person on the other side here. Like I said, I don't know if I read it opposite, but that's kind of how I was reading it. So let's look at, how does this person think you feel about them? Okay, so how does your person think you are feeling about them right here, right now? I have pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at them. Let us see. So we have friend. Oh, that's cute. Ace of Wands. I'm getting another ace. So we saw the Ace of Cups. We saw the Ace of Swords. We see the Ace of Wands. The only ace we're not seeing is the Pentacles. And I was taught to read tarot to examine what we're missing so far. Ace of Pentacles. Something hasn't solidified. You haven't manifested, and that's why the Magician's in reverse. I think something in a practical way here. Okay, I say you again. I don't know. We'll see. But this is still going on with the connection, and it's coming through. Something hasn't formalized in this connection. The seed of something practical hasn't manifested. You know, you guys haven't solidified. Something didn't really sort of happen here. It's all emotions and passion and desires and communications and truths, but there's nothing really in a practical way of offering here to solidify something yet. I haven't seen this. Okay, friend with the bunny. And we have the hermit crab. I'm getting Virgo energy because of the hermit, and then I'm also getting the Cancer energy because of the crab. Okay, and we have new growth, another new beginning card. Beautiful. And we have illumination. Yeah, we see something, that Ace of Swords. Okay, beautiful. Body as a house, 71. This could certainly be talking about the devil energy, because devils could be addictions and toxic things in our life, you know, that's impacting our body in a physical way here. Like our bodies are our temple, you know, and we're having to treat it in a way. And maybe you were involved in addictions or something here that's been sort of controlling your world in a practical way. So you've been incapacitated to be able to do anything here. Again, could be your person's energy. We're still going to get into how they think you feel. 71, or 8. 8 again. Movement, change, attainment. It is the strength card in the tarot, needing to find the courage, know when to move forward and know when to be held back. And we might have been too held back and not enough moving forward. And it also represents star, and star's Aquarius. Star's about the future we desire, the long-term vision we have for ourselves, having our wishes coming true of what we want, and maybe feeling like we can't attain them in some way here. I wish I could fix things between us. And water under the bridge. Definitely a history here. Seek. And we have the Guardian. Take a look at that. Number 9. 9 again coming through. This is giving me divine timing with the big clock kind of in the background here. It's not really a clock, it's more like a wheel. It says, take time to become aware of and prepared for all contingencies by making your home base secure so you feel safe and protected. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Let's pull some tarot first. Spirits, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. A beautiful, beautiful pile number 3. The person on their mind. How do they think pile 3 is feeling about them right here, right now? We have the moon in reverse, Pisces energy. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Clear and concise message, spirits, for beautiful pile 3. How does pile 3's person think pile 3 is feeling about them? And we have the Magician in reverse coming out again. Both these we saw. 7 of Swords in reverse again, we saw. I love when Spirit confirms the energy check with the shuffle. 5 of Pentacles. So we're feeling Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. And I am getting Capricorn energy just because the double energy that I feel that was present. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. All right, and we have the Sun, and I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse, so we'll flip that around. Leo energy coming through, and under the Leo, or under the Sun, we have 6 of Swords in reverse, which again is that stuck energy. 8 of Cups in reverse, Devil, 6 of Cups in reverse, and now we're seeing the 6 of Swords in reverse. This is very much an inability to move forward. Okay, so how does this person think you feel? Let me sit here, okay, and pick up this energy. How does your person think you feel? It's kind of same sort of energy I was getting in the energy check here. It's like this person thinks like you're you've had to deal with certain things here, you know. You had to deal with certain things in your life here that had a hold on you in a physical way. It could certainly be addictions or something that physically was keeping you incapable of moving on this connection. Like, I don't know, and it does kind of tie to your past or your home life in some way. but in a practical way here, it was not making you available. And this person sees you as someone who is getting clear, like illumination, coming out of the Seven of Swords. This is the thief returning the swords, you know, an apology. This is now coming out in the open, being sort of caught red-handed in some way. And the moon in reverse is coming out of confusion, coming out of the moonlight, getting certain. And the sun is the most clear, positive card we could pull here in the tarot. This is all about illumination. Okay, this is happiness. This is getting clear. So this person feels as though you're getting clear about you maybe potentially being very, very, very stuck, you know, and you're understanding that being held back, that your Four of Pentacles, which is kind of being in your comfort zone and being very fixed in your way of life, or your whatever you had going on, whatever had a hold on you was keeping you back from this person or holding you back. I feel this person feels it left you out in the cold, you know, and it might have left you out in the cold from this connection. So it might have resulted in a lot of trauma in this connection, or just things not working out, or you feeling very left out, like, of life and of this person, of this connection, and things might have got ruined. And now you're kind of thinking like, yeah, I want to fix things, you know. And if you didn't ruin this connection, it's like you're realizing, you're seeing the truth. Like, the past that's happened here, you know, was something as a result of your own action. And now you're wanting to find a new beginning and find a way to work with this person, you know. And I feel like this person does feel like you're a little bit guarded here with this hermit crab, although the hermit crab comes out of its shell to find new sort of environment to protect itself. It's not always in its shell. It's actually does spend a lot of time outside of its shell. So I do feel as though at one point in time you were very shelled off, you were very closed off, you were very held back. I feel like this person feels as though you're opening up, or you've come out of your shell. I feel like this person feels a loyalty about you. I feel like this person feels like, again, this is what your person is thinking you're feeling. Yeah, like I feel like they're seeing this connection as something that maybe something's inspired you to be a little more loyal to this connection, to kind of be more in their camp. I just heard, like, their friend, like, maybe not to be so much, I don't know, like, because I do feel like there was maybe a selfish point in time where things got ruined, or where you might have chose to do something here that was hurtful for yourself, or sabotage yourself, or even lie in this connection in some way. Okay, lying by omission, lying by not providing clarity. Like when we see the moon and the Seven of Swords, this is deceit, lies, not being clear, and both of these in reverse. So it's like wherever there was uncertainty, lies, deception, it's like it's now getting revealed. So I don't know, maybe this person caught you in some sort of lie, or maybe you came out of this, or you're coming out of this because it's not providing you like a happy feeling here. Five of Pentacles, feeling very, very much like we're left out and we're wanting to find a way out of the cold. Okay, and so I feel like this person sees that you're seeing the potential here within this connection. I'm seeing a lot of drinking here, so this could have been part of the addiction here. Okay, drinking for me when I see it, because I do see it often. Obviously, I mean, we have cups in the tarot, but these people are like, there's liquor here. I feel like, and wine glasses. So I feel as though, to me, that's an addiction, okay? That's an unhealthy thing, and addictions could be so many different things that we use to cope. So I feel like there was a coping mechanism here that had you physically enthralled in something here that was pulling you away from being practically available. And what's interesting is we have 9 cups, and the 10th cup here is the Pentacle. And I don't think I've ever seen that before, because we have, 9 cups and 1 pentacle. And this is the 10 of cups. And right above that, we have the Magician in reverse, which is kind of a selfish, manipulative type energy here. Okay, this is also someone kind of more focused on self. I feel like at one point you might have been really focused on self here and getting immediate sort of gratifications for self with 9 cups. It's also my over gratifying self in indulging ways, hedonistic ways. And then we see 1 pentacle, which is the practicality that we were missing, the Ace of Pentacles that I was saying was missing. It's like solidifying this connection on a practical way so something could manifest, like formalizing this connection, making it official. I think that there was too much focus on whatever was the distraction here. And I feel like this was the thing that kind of got in the way, you know, and didn't allow there to be a seed planted for the future. And I felt maybe, well, they feel as though you were sort of really, really stuck, you know, and you're working on releasing this, that you're now seeing that it had a hold on you, whatever you were choosing to do. But that they're also seeing that you were incapable here of being anything other than that because you needed a safe place, you know, like a safe place. Like if we don't even have our basic fundamentals, you know, like our security and our stability, then we don't feel safe and protected. So we can't come forward. We can't be emotionally available. We can't do the things here. And I feel like this person feels like you had bigger things going on that were very serious in your life here. And with the Guardian, I mean, I'm getting very protective type energy here. Like, I don't know, like, and with the divine timing, like, I just feel like there's something very much of divine timing here in this connection. You being divinely protected. Maybe you've experienced, you know, a really rough point in time in your life here that's pulled you into a dark place here in a physical way. And so you're kind of coming out of this, I feel, you know, or at least this is what this person sees. You're coming out of this water under the bridge. It's a history here where you weren't available. You needed to plant your foundation. It's all in divine timing. This person, again, I'm getting that what we got in the oracle with your person with the come to the edge. Like that this person feels maybe like they're guiding you or that they're protecting you or that like there's some sort of angelic presence here of protection, or you see your person as somebody who's pulled them out of a dark place or who's guided them out of this very, you know, devilly energy, and you're wanting to make things better. You're wanting to have a new beginning. You're wanting to get on the same page. You're wanting to get out of whatever state that you caused in order to find happiness. And you see like a full potential here of a happy ever after with this person in a future. Like you're clear about this. You're certain that this person makes you happy, and you can see where you were really stuck, and you still feel a little stuck here, but you're seeing it. You know, like seeing where you were emotionally unavailable, or you weren't able to offer this person or move forward. The Hermit, introspection, Virgo energy. So this is having to walk the lonely path of the Hermit and get very much clear when we reflect on what we want and who we are and where we're at, and know what we want so we can go down that path. You know, in the Hermit's lantern is the star. That's the Aquarius energy, and that star I was feeling is like the wish for yourself for the future, like a desire, hope for the future. And maybe there was a lot of fear in going this path, and there certainly was a big old obstacle here with the mountain. So I feel like this person sees there was a big obstacle that felt surmountable, or like it couldn't be moved. And it could have very well have been whatever you were faced with here. I felt it was in a practical way. So I don't know, maybe there's something very, very challenging in your world here that seemed to really have you stuck. And I've never seen so many stuck cards in my life, you know. And so the future of this connection was uncertain, and you couldn't provide certainty or clarity here. More mountains and obstacles here. But now I feel as though this person is seeing there to be light, and you wanting to navigate towards them, like you actually now seeing this. But I don't feel as though anything has happened yet. I feel like they see that you're still in the process of releasing. I see that this person sees that you recognize where you're unhappy. I see that this person feels as though you might feel very bad and sorry for some of the sabotage ways or actions that have happened. I see this person understands that you see some of the ways you might have been manipulative or a little bit controlling or a little bit uncaring or selfish. but that you were needing to kind of find your footing here, and feeling maybe like a fight or flight energy here, and being very much needing to fight the devil, and that was your focus, you know. And so now you're needing to come out in a vulnerable way, like this hermit crab, from whatever you thought was your protective house or environment, your protective stability, what you thought was providing the protection, to find a new environment that is actually going to protect you, that is actually going to be safe, that isn't something that maybe you thought was safe, but was your tentative energy from breaking away from that, and it had you very stuck, and certainly was not providing you with the best thing for yourself, aligning you with your I don't know what you want here. So I feel like this person feels like you're coming out and being vulnerable in some way here, like you've been inspired to come out, and this person feels like maybe you finally aren't as terrified here, because the bunny is easily spooked and runs away and is very hard to catch here, and you seem to have captured, like you're here looking at this spark of inspiration, like your attention is captured here, and being more open or vulnerable here to the situation here, and be more loyal to this person potentially. And I do feel there is passion, like bunnies are fertility and they mate, and here with the Ace of Wands, that's sexual passion here. So I feel like this person feels like you're passionately pulled to them, like you're sexually attracted to them, and you're wanting to have clarity and happiness and joy here with them, and a happily ever after, a new beginning, put things kind of behind you guys, because you no longer want to be in a difficult, stuck situation here. And maybe you've already apologized to your person, okay, but they're starting to see that you're seeing through any illusion you might have had in regards to your own self-behavior, deception, or self-sabotage. So if this resonated for you guys, beautiful pile number 3, we will be taking it to the extended, where we're looking at this person and how does it make them feel? How are they feeling about you and all about all this? And what do they intend on doing? Okay, so if you're feeling pulled to the extended, you can certainly join us there. All that information will be in the description box in the pinned comment below. I will see you there. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4. You guys picked the Mystic Mondays Tarot. We're taking a look at your person and how they think you feel about them right here, right now. Okay, you can crisscross energies as you see fit. Sometimes you tap into your own pile, meaning it's how you feel about your person. If that's the case, your person could certainly be elsewhere. All right, use your own intuition. Only you can do that. I'm just reading energies, so I cannot tell you what is right, what resonates, what pile, or any of that stuff. It's all on you. You can have multiple piles because there could be passing, present, future energies coming through with the same connection. Okay, that's absolutely normal. But what we're looking at is the objective truth going on in this connection, so that you know whether indeed this is resonating for you before we look at your person's, how they think you feel. Okay, so we're looking at the objective truth. How will pile number 4 know that this is the connection they came here about, Spirit? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful, beautiful pile number 4. Please protect me as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. And thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am just so blessed. Thank you so much. So we have High Priestess, Pisces energy under that. The Fool, Aquarius energy in reverse. Okay. And we have 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands in reverse, and Strength in reverse, Leo energy. Let me sit with this energy. Page of Swords in reverse. That's a page energy. So your person could certainly be younger than you, or just, again, like sometimes when we see pages is like a more immature type energy, maybe emotionally or just in the connection, they're not as experienced when I see pages. Okay, you can crisscross the energy. I don't know who's I'm tapped into here, but I do see here that I don't know if I'm feeling a blend of energies, but with the Four of Cups, it's someone that is rejected the cup that's being offered. So I do feel there is like either unrequited love or somebody that isn't seeing the love that was being given to them. And I feel like there's a lot of regret here, okay? Like there's regret in regards to maybe how they've showed up and their inability to see that the cup was being offered to them. So I do feel like there's an energy here of wanting to fight for this connection, and maybe being inspired and just getting this sort of now energy to recognize that there was a cup that was turned down that they weren't seeing, and now they're being fired up to fight for the connection and wants to explore more because they were left with sadness, and maybe they were looking back at the potential that got left on the table at some point, and now thinking, yeah, I do want to work with my person. Yeah, I'm only feeling one energy here now. Okay, so wanting to work with, within this connection, wanting to come together, but I feel like you guys are in a period of no contact, and I feel like the no contact is because this person might have at one point again rejected this connection, didn't show interest, was more concerned with Three Cups, could have been involved with a third party, could have been involved with distractions, could have been just more focused on all the things here that was going on in their life, not prioritizing this connection and not taking your love, not being open to the love here, and now seeing it as something that was a loss. And I feel like it got the connection stuck. It wasn't allowing you guys to create something and work together, and I feel like it ended in you guys not communicating. And I do feel as though, like this person was too fearful to move forward in this connection. So I do feel like there was a very held back type energy, but now I'm feeling like maybe you're in an energy here that you're not quite sure if you want to even move forward with this person because of what you've experienced here. And you might have experienced rejection from this person that was very hurtful, that left you feeling very sad. I feel like there's a strong soul connection here with this High Priestess. Okay, but I feel like someone's finally coming into their intuition, finally listening to maybe what they should have all along here. And they're finally seeing that they weren't giving this connection a chance. They weren't sort of moving forward. There was an energy here of not taking a chance, not moving forward, feeling stuck, held back, too fearful to explore, not wanting to take the risk because of fears, because of maybe subconscious things that were going on. But for whatever reason, this person's recognizing they didn't take this, Yeah, they weren't seeing the benefits here. They weren't seeing what they needed to see here in order to make the decision to move forward. Seven of Swords in reverse. I am feeling with this Seven of Swords, it's like somebody who is really, really, really in self-sabotage mode here. And might have been consistently in self-sabotage mode. And especially beside this Page of Swords, this is an immature energy. Lying and just not being honest and allowing the fears to really get in the way and drive their action. So, yeah, and I feel like you guys could have created something, but I do feel like this person is now kind of being sparked by exploring this connection and where they were not in the past. Like intuitively, they're seeing that they were held back and that they weren't willing to explore. And now there's this energy of wanting to sort of fight. So I do want to get some clarity here with the Oracle cards to give you a little bit more context in regards to this connection so that you know whether this is your pile. Spirit, can we get a little bit more for beautiful pile number 4? How will they know this is their connection? We have blessed, 22. Okay, so 22 is a master number. That is all about peacemaking. Okay, it's healthy, energetic boundaries and divinely guided relationships. So I do feel as though there's something very spiritual here with the High Priestess in this blessed. Like very, very spiritual. So you might be tied soulfully and energetically to this person on a very deep level. you know, and I'm getting the 1111 just because the 2221s on either side here is what I'm seeing, which could be significant of a twin flame sort of connection. But I feel like there was something very divinely guided here in which this person is now seeing. I don't recall if this was upright or reverse, but I'm feeling it this way. Like this person is seeing that the universe is putting this blessing. This cup is now glowing, okay? This cup, I feel, is your giving of love here to this person. Again, flip roles if it's the other way around, but this person was just not capable of seeing it or didn't see it or was just in sabotage mode here, hella, for a long time, an immature energy. And so I feel like the universe was trying to bless this person with their wish, giving them a wish here that they weren't exploring, that they weren't receptive to. So I feel like there's an acknowledgement here. There's a seeing here now of this. And 2 is 4. 4 is all about structures, foundation, stability. I feel like this person is trying to find their grounding to get stable here. Yeah, no place like home. Like this person was not stable here in this connection because this is like a transient home here. It's just hanging by this little hook. And it could just like float around here. And I feel like you felt like comfort to this person. This connection felt like comfort, although it never really got roots or got grounded. Never really felt safe. Like it could have just been blown over here because this person couldn't solidify. Although it does feel like home and familiarity. And I'm feeling that 4 of Wands feeling again. And 6 of Cups sort of feeling, which is like soulmate and a feeling of soul family and just recognition. But needing to solidify here, and yeah, the number 4 here, which is the foundation, the stability that's required here in order to get grounded. 45, time to go. Yeah, I felt as though this person sabotaged so much that now they're looking back on regret. You either left or they sense you leaving. Okay, with the time to go. I feel like either they did something so foolish here that it's caused an ending. They left abruptly here, being immature or doing whatever lies, the final thing that's broke the camel's back, that I feel like you've had to come to some sort of understanding of having to leave this person. Or you just left this person because you were understanding that there was no roots planted here. And so they see you as somebody here who's like about to enter this new doorway here and leave them forever. And I don't think that this person wants to let you go, nor do they intend on letting you go. I feel like this person wants to stand and fight for maybe what they couldn't in the past here. They're feeling very inspired to do this, although I'm feeling still an immature energy here. And I feel like you're not communicating with this person at this moment. And so they feel like things are stuck here. 45 is a number 9, and 9 is about fruition and completion and fulfillment. I feel like you're trying to close the door here, and I feel this person senses this, okay? So if this sounds like something that's resonating, these are very interesting readings today for you guys. Then we're going to look at how does this person think you feel? Okay, and we'll look at how does this person think you are feeling? Pre-shuffled oracle cards. You can crisscross energies, like I said. If this sounds more like you and what you think your person feels like, then your person could be elsewhere. We have Doe, a divine feminine energy. Very gentle. Goat, very stubborn, determined energy here. Feeling Capricorn energy. We have Compassion, beautiful, divine feminine energy. I'm getting Empress, Taurus energy. Sadness. And we have Under a Spell with number 50 or the number 5. Look at all those stars. Aquarius energy coming through. I'm feeling Devil energy again. Capricorn coming through strong. I'm working up the courage to contact you. Yes. The 8 of Wands. I felt like this person was certainly wanting to make communication. I ran away to avoid facing my problems. Definitely felt that. Somebody who was 7 of Swords, who was combative, deceptive, avoidant, under the radar. Humility, yeah, being humbled by an experience. 5 of Cups. And we have the Initiate with 18 or the number 9 coming through again. 9, like I said, is that completion and fruition and the fulfillment. 9 is the Hermit in the Tarot, which is all about introspection. Okay, having to do the inner work. It is Virgo energy, and it could also be the Moon, which is maybe not seeing clearly, maybe having to tap into the subconscious. So the Hermit and the Moon together for me is taking a deep dive into our subconscious to see our fears and what's sort of going on in there. Acknowledge what you do not know and learn with a beginner's mind so you can become accepted as an authority one day. So I was feeling beginner only because the energy I was feeling was page energy. Someone pretty immature, I feel, or just inexperienced. Okay, and when I say deceitful, it could have just been the deceit is self-sabotage. The deceit is running away. Maybe they didn't full out lie, but I feel like there was a lie to self and a lie in this connection by not acknowledging. And I feel like this person's been humbled. So let's see. How does pile number 4's person think that pile number 4 is feeling about them? Clear and concise message. Thank you so much. We have the Page of Swords coming out again. Yeah, it's so interesting. All the readings kind of confirmed with the energy check, the cards coming out again. So thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful confirmation. Page of Swords in reverse. Immature energy I'm feeling here. I need to really reflect and learn and learn from our mistakes. Ace of Cups, new beginning. This person definitely wants a new beginning. Ace of Swords. Look, 2 aces. It's pointing down though. 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. It is in the reverse. High Priestess showing up again. Pisces energy. Listening to our intuition. And here we have the Star coming out. Aquarius. Our wishes. Our hopes. Our vision for the future. And the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. And under that we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And under that we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so let's see. What do we see here? Give me a second. Okay, so this person is in an energy here where they think that they've caused a lot of pain to you, okay? This person's been humbled by their actions and that you're seeing them as somebody here who was fairly stubborn and really maybe fixated on doing things their way, you know, and that you showed a lot of love and compassion towards this person and that they had a very good grasp of control on you, you know, that you were really fixated on this person and that you had a big vision of what the future would entail with this person. And I feel like this person they think that you see them as somebody who was running away from this connection. And that you feel as though this person is trying to work on themselves in order to come forward to contact you, that they're learning from their mistakes because there's a big sadness in being apart from you. That this person was very immature. They weren't seeing the error of their ways, that there's a lot of potential here that intuitively they knew existed, but maybe they were more focused on selfish things and hedonistic lifestyles and immediate gratification, selfish behaviors. And now they didn't get what they wanted, which was this connection. So now they are wanting to come forward. They're wanting to offer a cup of love. They're wanting to express themselves here and have a new beginning. Although they still don't see what the long-term future is here. You know, what do they want for the long term? What is their desire, their wish for a long term? Like, they haven't provided any clarity. They haven't communicated what this looks like. They haven't given you any certainty on what this looks like. This person's needing to become very clear about what that looks like. So even if they come forward with a cup of love and accepting what you were offering them and coming forward to say, is this still available? Because now they've been humbled by being apart or being saddened by being apart. It's like emotions aren't enough, you know, like they're not enough here to just say they want to emotionally extend this cup of offer, a cup of love. That you're still really wanting to get answers here about the future. You know, that's something that's going to have to be ironed out and be very clear if they want to have a new beginning with you. And so I feel like this person is thinking that you're seeing them as someone who might be having to get clear, you know, who is not certain about what they can offer you in the long term, what they want, what are their desires, what do they want for like a happy ever after commitment, what's going to make both of you guys emotionally happy, not just themselves, you know, like you don't want to be there just to make this person happy at the expense of you not emotionally being fulfilled. So there needs to be the 10 cups, not just the 9 cups. So we have the 9 and the ace, which is coming together to have two people come together to create cohesion and a happily ever after in a balanced way. But it was imbalanced, and so this person didn't get what they wanted because they were incapable of offering a love in a way that maybe you were giving to this person and they were taking. And so intuitively, I feel like this person is coming to some sort of karmic understanding, and it's providing them a way of getting humble here of their own actions and having to really take a look at, you know, again, I feel this is like looking up at the universe, trying to really get clear about what their future entails, what they want for themselves, and being saddened by the loss of this connection. So this person could have made themselves unavailable, and that you're seeing them as someone who was incapable, you know, of being in a full 9 of Pentacles, like standing on their own. They're thinking you're seeing them here, you know, you're feeling like they're a reverse 9 of Pentacles and a reverse 9 of Cups, like not in a position to emotionally give or be in a practical way here to be successful. So either way, they weren't ready to be in this connection. They weren't making themselves ready here, you know, and that's the cause of the confusion. They weren't choosing this connection. They were leaving potentially all these options on the table, or were uncertain about you, or couldn't choose wisely, kept you in confusion, kept their availability away from you in some way, or weren't clear about whether they were single or available to you to have this future. And so this person sees you as someone here who is now understanding that this person is having to sit with this, and that they ran from doing the right things here, and they're going to have to acknowledge this at some point when they finally see the truth here, and that if they want a new beginning, it comes with having to talk about the future and what that looks like. So they feel like you're probably still sort of in some sort of infatuation here, or under some sort of control of this person, you know, and there is some determination that they see in you as well, and you're determined to sort of have the future you want. So they see as someone who's not going to give up on your own future here, although at some point you were very passive in this person's sort of game, or playing this person's will of what they wanted, and maybe you were over giving and totally like bending over in some way here that was showing a lot of compassion to this person, and it just led to a lot of sadness and disappointment, and that you did so graciously here, but that this person now is having to find a way to come back with their tail between their legs, and they haven't really learned much. You know, they haven't really done all the work they're needing to do in order to have the right answers here, and that this person, you know, just feels like they've been humbled enough to know, okay, I have feelings for this person, and I didn't get what I wanted, so I want to have a new beginning. But this comes with more sort of reflection. This comes with having an honest truth, even if it's hurtful, of getting clear about future potentials. So that's what they're seeing here. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like this person wasn't capable in a practical way of investing in this connection, that was taking it to fruit, like 10 of Cups, like actually having fruit from all the work, and that you've put effort in this person by giving compassion, investing, pouring your energy, your emotions, and it didn't result in anything but confusion and this person being unclear and making themselves unavailable to you. And now you wanting a balance, give and take, a happily ever after future where two people can be happy intuitively. They know you're understanding what sort of future you deserve here, and that you're highly intuitive, and that you have a really good understanding of what's going on here with this person, you know, but that they're still needing to embrace some sort of truth here and come forward with communication. So they got to work up this courage to be honest, to see what the actual truth is, to ask themselves what this truth is. And it might take more humbling in order for this person to get very honest, you know, and that they're in the midst of doing all this, in order for them to step into an emperor role here, you know, like acknowledge their own doing. And sometimes they have to just learn from their mistakes. So this is what I see here. If you guys feel like this resonated, I will be going into the extended, where we're looking at how does it make this person feel? You know, how does knowing all this make them feel? What are their intentions on what it is that they want to do because of how they think you feel? What are their feelings towards you? Okay, so we'll look at all that. The extended will be available. The information's in the description box in the pinned comment below. I love you guys very much. I hope this resonated for you, and I will see you soon. Bye.